I thank the gentleman for yielding. I thank the chair for bringing this measure to the floor, and for the sponsor, Mr. Gosar. This is an extremely important measure for the state of Arizona. I would invite those opposed to this legislation to walk down the streets of Superior, or walk down the streets of Globe, or Miami, Arizona, and see those empty streets, empty classrooms, and to try to say that these jobs aren't real, that mining jobs are not real. Or to meet the hundreds of people, as I have as well, who have gone to this mine and have toured it, and not one robot did I meet, not one that I'm aware of. And the notion that a mine is going to be operated by robots owned by some foreign company somewhere, rather than local workers who will pay a lot of taxes, who will generate other jobs that are ancillary, is just unbelievable. The notion that a foreign company can't have a significant investment in this country just runs afoul of everything we know about what has gone on for centuries here. The gentleman talks about a foreign company and they would only employ foreign workers. How about BMW in South Carolina, for example? They only employ foreign workers? No. Other car companies, other mining companies. Part of the reason we have so few U.S. mining companies is because regulations here have driven them out of business. And so we're reliant on foreign mining companies to come in and actually make the investment to hire American workers. And make no mistake, there will be thousands of American workers hired here. Walk the streets of Superior right now and meet the hundreds of people already working on this venture and try to convince them that these jobs are not real. I would invite anybody opposing this legislation, just try to do that. Try to tell somebody who finally has a paycheck to take home that that is not a real job, or that other jobs that are going to be created here are not real. It's all fine and dandy for people in Washington to try to tell people in a local community that have seen mining jobs in the past that have gone, that when new mining jobs come, that those jobs somehow are not real, or that because a foreign company happens to have some ownership here, that makes it less of a job for them, and that we should be able to tell them, I'm sorry, you can't have your job because a foreign corporation has made an investment here. How arrogant is that? That's just wrong. We shouldn't have that. So I applaud the gentleman for bringing this to the floor. This has been a long time in coming. Many of us have worked for years on this to get this land exchange to go. And the gentleman is right. This is a win-win for everyone. It's a win for the federal government and others who want to see pristine lands preserved, because far more acres are actually preserved here, sensitive, environmentally sensitive acres, than are actually given up to the mine. Most of the mining here will take place between 4,000 and 7,000 feet underground.
30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized for additional 30 seconds.
I thank the gentleman. And so this is good for everyone, and it is real jobs. The notion that these jobs are not real, that this bill does not create jobs, is simply not the case. It doesn't square with the facts. I urge adoption of this rule so we can debate this bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Florida.